That was a poem called Some Sounds Cannot Be Written Down. And now for our feature attraction, origin story, Superwoman. Here we see Superwoman bouncing on her trampoline. She leaps, grips, and shakes pecan tree branches, crushes fallen nuts with a mechanical cracker, picks out the shell, eats the meat, satisfied. Next, she swings and drops from ancient frangipani arms. White and yellow blossoms blow perfumed trumpets from her fro. Hair twirls out in brown bush tendrils, catching leaf galaxies as she tumbles through overgrown green. I watch you as I write, my mighty immortal of the backyard. I think, how can I protect this hero? You answer every question with a knowing smirk. B-A-T-O-N. Come on, Dad. Everyone can spell baton. Duh. You are 8. Your head is a globe full of sparks, an illuminated spinifex skipping through our garden. I feel like a villain. We've talked brown snakes, funnel webs, and blue bottles, but I have not mentioned kryptonite. Before I continue, know this: Superwoman always wins. She outsmarts the creepy goons, unites super friends. Her dad steps in front of a truck. She flies him to the curb. Understand, you will become immune. You shall overcome each staggering blow. My proof? I have ingested the toxin, forged it like steel into my spine, and I am almost immune. My sacrifice? I have only the strength of a human. Once I lifted entire cities with my voice, and now I only lift my head. You have not fallen yet, Superwoman. Your strength has not been tapped. You leap giant castles on Bronte Beach. You are reading the entire Harry Potter series again. You celebrate laying the final brick in your Lego masterwork by biting a black hole into a dark chocolate egg. I'm good at hiding us, finding neighborhoods that will shelter us, Merrickville, from ignorance. Just one more year, Dulwich Hill, please. I am forever vigilant against that panicked moment when you realize villains live among us. Realize that no matter how smart, kind, and beautiful you are, someone can hate you for being born different. We must have the talk before you face your first baddie. You must learn to shield yourself from the most serious weapon your nemesis will wield. So, my daughter, listen. In my fortress of solitude, all the way down the back on the far right, you'll find, sitting on top of an old bookcase, a 1968 edition of an Enid Blyton story. It sits just beneath the magic faraway tree. Open to page 8, and there, melted down, infused into ink and printed to the page, I have kept a sliver of kryptonite, out of your reach, away from your skin, but I look at it sometimes when I'm alone, a reminder of what this world does to us. I run my fingers over the dark words. Their names were Golly, Wuggy, and Nigger. The 3 dolls were always getting up to mischief. Knees sink, eyes water. That tiny black thorn pops my stomach and I deflate every time. My dear, witness the substance which saps our strength, kryptonite, scrawled on the paper, rubber banded to the brick that broke your grandma's car windows. Kryptonite screamed as the bottle thrown at the back of my head flies from the fingers of a passing truck. Kryptonite, mumbles my father as he stumbles through the back door, hiding his tears. Kryptonite, cloaked in subtle lines, carried on stale breath. I feel claws at my throat just speaking these words. Gee, you're so articulate. Can I touch your hair? Where are you from? No, where are your parents from? What's your background? Is your poetry like rap, natural rhythm, athletic, watermelon, fried chicken? Boy, you are a brown child, a proud, strong alien. Love it. Love yourself, brave, confident. You can spin this entire planet on your pinky. You are not of this earth. Your ancestors broke chains, birthed blues upon the universe. Like it or not, our race is responsible for, Ed, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. We're not of this galaxy, sure, but we live on this planet Terra. And we've seen the tragedies that Terrans can unleash, yet we will never become Terraists. We cannot condemn all humans for the actions of a few sinister miscreants. I tell you this, Superwoman, so that you may try to understand them and hold tight to your end of the rope stretched between these worlds. So you see, without our powers, all we can do is tell you our stories, teach you our technology, entertain you, inspire you with our designs, so that you, Earthlings, may feel empathy and transform. Not like Autobots and Decepticons, more like pulp from the magic faraway tree pressed into sheets of new human poetry. I started the Australian Poetry Slam to empower people who feel they don't have a voice, who don't see themselves on Neighbours or Friends. Spoken word is immediate and accessible. You don't need cast, crew, publisher, words, and audience. That's it. Regardless of education or income, anyone can tell a story. And when we tell stories, we bind the listener emotionally. We instill compassion and empathy in our listeners. By telling you my story, I become a part of your life, not a statistic. Imagine all the undiscovered, unheard stories and poems simmering in the minds of people who right now are a category in a pie chart. Refugee, disabled, youth, regional, introverted IT analyst. So here's my idea. Let's go where there is the most need. Give the microphone to people whose stories need to be told. Let's put poets and storytellers in places like the slums of Mumbai, Rohingya refugee camps, Wilcannia, New South Wales, Long Bay Jail, Westmead Children's Hospital. Work with people, getting them to perform their writing, their poems, their stories, whatever it is they want to do with words. Help them to film each other, caption the films, share them with the world, so that we can listen, feel empathy, and transform. Not like Optimus Prime and Megatron. More like pie chart to love heart. Thank you.